how to let go of people, problems, and situations you cannot control. Buddhism wisdom. 1. Human suffering does not come from life, but from attachment. There is a truth that very few people dare to face. Most of the suffering in our lives does not come from other people, nor does it come from circumstances, but from the attachment created by our own minds. Just one message that goes unanswered. Just one cold attitude. Just one indifferent glance. And suddenly, an entire day of peace is swallowed whole. We say that we care. But in truth, what is operating beneath the surface is fear. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of not being important enough. Fear of losing control. Fear that if we do not hold tightly, everything will collapse. In Buddhism, there is a truth that is both profound and difficult to accept. Nothing outside of you has power over you, unless you hand it your mind. We are not hurt because others change. We are hurt because we refuse to accept that everything is always changing. Letting go is not a loss. Letting go is stopping the habit of hurting yourself by demanding what cannot be. 2. Release your grip before it makes you bleed. Try clenching your hand tightly. What do you feel? Tension, fatigue, heaviness. Now, slowly open your hand. A quiet sense of relief begins to appear. This is the first lesson of letting go. We often believe that holding tightly will give us safety, but in reality, clinging only creates more pain. In Buddhist wisdom, attachment is not considered love. Attachment is fear disguised as love. We fear losing the other person. We fear outcomes that do not meet our expectations. We fear being misunderstood. We fear that without control, we will be hurt. But like sand in the palm of your hand, the tighter you squeeze, the more it slips away. The looser your grip, the more it remains. This is how life works. This is how people work. We do not suffer because someone leaves. We suffer because we try to hold on to what was never ours. Releasing early is not weakness. Releasing early is wisdom. 3. Stop paying emotional rent to those who no longer stay. There are people who left our lives long ago, yet they still live inside our minds, every day. Their words echo in our thoughts. Their actions shape our reactions. Their silence makes us question our own worth. In Buddhism, the mind is likened to a sacred temple, a place where clarity, compassion, and peace are born. Yet so many people allow uninvited guests to wander freely inside. They rearrange our emotions. They decide whether we feel joy or pain. They occupy space without paying anything in return. This is when we are paying emotional rent. With our time, with our energy, with our peace. Letting go is closing the doors of the mind. Not to isolate yourself, but to protect yourself. When you realize that most of the noise in your head does not belong to you, you begin to reclaim mastery over your inner world. 4. Care less to see more clearly. People often believe that caring more will solve the problem. But in truth, excessive caring clouds wisdom. In Buddhism, the mind is compared to a lake. When the water is still, you can see the bottom. When the water is stirred, everything becomes muddy. Strong emotions do not make us more intelligent. They make us reactive, not understanding. We analyze other people's tone of voice. We blame ourselves for other people's emotions. We try to fix things that never needed fixing. Caring wisely is not attachment. Caring wisely is presence without control. When you allow the inner lake to settle, truth reveals itself effortlessly. 5. Let life flow instead of forcing it. We grow up believing, if I try hard enough, everything will be fine. But Buddhism reminds us of something different. Not everything needs to be controlled. Life is like a river, always moving, always changing. When we swim against the current, we become exhausted. When we surrender to the flow, we are supported. Letting go is not giving up. Letting go is trusting the natural rhythm of life. Control does not bring safety. Control only brings exhaustion. When we stop forcing, life begins to cooperate. 6. Letting go is returning to yourself. Many people do not suffer because of others. They suffer because they have lost themselves. Saying yes when the heart whispers no. Remaining silent when it is time to speak. Carrying emotions that do not belong to them. Buddhism teaches that letting go is not withdrawing from life, but refusing to let the outer world dictate your inner weather. When you return to your own center, every storm passes through without destroying you. 7. Suffering ends when the false self dissolves. We are not hurt by events themselves. We are hurt by the stories we tell about them. We bind ourselves to roles. The one who must be chosen. The one who must be strong. The one who must never fail. These masks once helped us survive, but they do not help us find peace. When the ego loosens its grip, pain loses its foundation. 8. Emotional distance creates inner mastery. Too close, and we are blind. Step back, and we see. Distance is not coldness. Distance is wisdom. When we step out of the emotional storm, we are no longer dragged by it. 9. Do not try to heal what does not belong to you. Not every fire requires your hands. Not every problem is your responsibility. Letting go means choosing the right burdens. 10. The power of non-reaction. Reaction is where suffering enters. Non-reaction is where freedom begins. Those who do not react are not weak. They have mastered their minds. 11. Peace is the most precious asset. Every argument drains peace. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Protecting peace is protecting life itself. 12. When you stop chasing, life comes to you. The flower does not chase the bee. The bee naturally comes to the flower. When you pause, what truly belongs to you will arrive. 13. An unmoving mind cannot be wounded. When you no longer live for approval, you become free. Nothing external is worth losing yourself for. Conclusion. Letting go does not make you cold. Letting go makes you awake. You do not stop loving. You stop destroying yourself. And from that place, peace finally begins to breathe.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to watch more interesting videos.